Okay, I'm gonna show that this is indeed 640 by 480. What do we call this? We're gonna call this collision. Settings, push, settings, pop. This is because when you run, it doesn't spawn a new task. And if you don't save, then everything gets messed up. Autocomplete. These are all rigged to the default that you want. They're all rigged to the default. The defaults are just what you want. It's not. Press a key, draw it. Clear. Let's run it, see what happens. Okay, it looks good. Now let's make a sprite. Now, you think I'm doing this with character graphics. Well, how can I... I'm just throwing down a lot of lines. This would be kind of hard to do with character graphics, don't you think? Okay, when they want to do collisions, I did dithering. That's not easy. I wrote the graphics routines all the way down to bare metal. I wrote everything all the way down to bare metal. This is one of a flood fill is a, oh, I was going to go over all the algorithms I use. I don't really use that many algorithms. Okay, we'll call that enough. Okay, so now we want to sprite 3B. There's a reason for DC about 64 CX win pixel. I renamed these so many times I don't know them anymore. Pix height. Oops. Let's see. Missing expression. Yeah, okay. CX, CY, comma 0, comma, Control R, pointer to sprite number 1. Okay. So, that did not look very centered. Oh, that's because this is not centered. So we go Control R, sprite edit menu, set origin, exit sprite, F5. Now it's centered. Okay, now we want, let's Control R, make sprite, tag text 2. You know what? You should never lose an opportunity when you're doing demonstrations. Don't be stupid. And anyway, I make that mistake a lot of times. So try and don't be just brain dead. Set origin. Now let's I64XY. I have consistency is next to godliness. Oh, let's just say 100, 100. And, well, let's make these F64. Control-Alt-A, theta. And let's see. Theta equals 0. Now, sprite 3Z. Sprite Z 3B. DC, comma, X, comma, Y, comma, 0, comma, Control R. Pointer to sprite number 2, comma, theta. Let's see. Okay. Now we, yeah, I want to rotate it. That's what I want to do. Okay. Oops. I'll do this as quickly as possible. Switch. Get char. What do we want? Get key. Address SC. SC. KCH escape. KCH. Shift escape is 28. Let's make sure this works. Shift escape. Escape. Okay, it works. So the cursor keys have no ASCII, have an ASCII code of 0, but they have a scan code. Switch scan code. The low byte. I put the E0 is a cursor right. Let's just. I feel like being. Should I do pi? No, fuck it. Cursor left. You want to see collision. Okay, so we got the spaceship turning around. Well, I don't feel so good about this. Spawn address task comma This is the, let's just say 0. This is the name. This is, no, this is the CPU. No, let's see. CPU parent. Okay. CPU. Okay. Wow. Let's say, oh well, I could get fancy. Let's just x plus equals dx, y plus equals dy. No! X plus equals oh shit. Thrust. Let's do thrust. Let's do thrust. THR thrust times cosine. This gets tricky. Y is backward. Thrust times sine theta. This is minus. And SC cursor up. Plus equals. Normally I use my numeric integration package from numeric recipes in C. That's what I normally use. I can make thrust decay. Thrust times equals 0.8. How about that? That makes it decay. And thrust equals 0. Okay. Thrust. It's decaying too fast. If I tap the thrust, that's not very satisfying. Okay, so it's going the wrong angle. I can just do a kludge. Pi divided by 2. I don't know. What is it? Okay. That's backward. Minus. No, it's not backward. It's something weird. No, it's... There we go. Okay, so we got a spaceship, and we want to make it crash when it collides. So, technically... Oh, I don't want to do that. Technically, I should test in the animation, but instead I'm going to test in the here. Okay, so now we say DC collision count equals 0. We say DC color ROP collision DC the sprites, if DC collision count greater than, no, let's just say, let's get fancy. Control R, make sprite, color yellow, width 5, line. I've made fire a lot. Okay, color red, line. Uh-oh, it's red already. Color black, line. Okay. I should have set the screen to black for space. Set origin, escape. Okay, so I believe I hit Control T, sprite number 3. So that's kind of ugly. So it turns out if you copy on the clipboard, it changes the number. So you have to be careful. So we want this to be number 3 and this to be number 2. Control T, F5. Okay, now it's blowed up. Number 3, number 2. If collision count. Number 4. Oh, I think the background. ROP. You have to set the background. Oh, I think DC. I don't know if this is going to work. I forgot how to do this. Hey, I got lucky. There, it crashed. Okay, we have asteroids. Good enough.